Hi guys, I just realised that towards the end of the show, I wasn't sharing the screen. That's what happens when Joe leaves me in the lurch. So I'm really sorry about that. But what I would like to do is maybe just show you a little bit of what we're adding to the Signal Center dashboard or have had added recently. So it's an all new dashboard. You can look at it from with tabs. You can look at it in list form. You can filter it if you want to just look at indices, FX, commodities, whatever you prefer, and you can also look at the different statuses. Also, it's got a fantastic multi-language section. So just looking at this, one of the things that we wanted to show, or I wanted to show, was a couple of things that we've added and look pretty smart, we think anyway. So this is the radial gauge that I was talking about on the show without sharing my screen. Very silly. And here we can see on the DAX it's 50%. So there's 50% more news that's coming out in the last 24 hours on DAX. It's pretty middle of the road. It's 50% positive, 50% negative. So almost a sign that there's more news, but it's pretty similar. We can look at the CAC and we can see there's 100% on this radial gauge. That tells us the news in the last 24 hours, the news headlines. I mean, Acuity look at 50 million documents a day, so a lot more than I can ever read. And they apply a score to each one of those documents on the sentiment basis. And this tells us that there's 100% more news, positive news for the CAC, the FRA 40, in the last 24 hours. So that is a positive, and we use the technicals really to fine tune the entry levels. The news sentiment obviously does drive the market. So also I wanted to show the confidence bar. This has 5 bars on it. And this has a short, medium, and long-term score. Also, so if it's a buy trade idea and short, medium, and long-term trend is positive or moving higher, then that will give us 3 bars. If this was a sell trade idea, then 3 bars wouldn't be there. This actually, the score for this, if we were trying to sell CAC today, the score for this would be a confidence of 1 out of 5. So bear that in mind. That's it's quite nice to also help filter trades as well. If you'd rather go with the trend on all different time frames and also positive news sentiment, that gives us the 4 bars out of 5. The 5th bar is for our analysts who we rate on an ongoing basis, and that will show that the last 10 trade ideas are haven't gone so well. So that if they have a win rate of over 50%, then they'll get a score of 1 in there. So the one thing that this probably doesn't highlight is which bar is which. We could be short-term bearish, medium and long-term bullish. Analysts could have been doing well, and the confidence score could be high. But on this occasion, I think knowing what the CAC trend is, it was short-term bullish yesterday. Might have turned a little bit, but 4 out of 5 bars is a pretty confident score. We're looking to buy a dip in this. So this is just one example, and we'll introduce a few more of these examples over the coming shows. So that's just a taster, and yeah, as I said, send us some feedback, send us some comments, let us know if you like it or not, and and you know, anything you want us to cover in the show, it would be good to hear back from you. Thanks very much. Thanks, Aaron.